I'm Lauren with ThrivingLifeFitness.com. I'm a personal trainer and I'm also a runner. This summer has been one of the best running summers of my life, and I have to tell you, it's not because I've been putting in extra miles. It's because I've been spending a little bit extra time every day doing some quality injury prevention training. So today I'm going to show you how to use the foam roller, and I'm going to show you a complete stretching routine that you can do following your runs. So it's going to take about 10 minutes, and I promise though, those 10 minutes that you spend doing these extra stretches will pay enormous dividends in allowing you to pursue all of your running goals. So let's get started. Whenever I do my foam roller, I like to start from my toes, work up to my upper body. So what we're going to do is begin with the calves. Alright, so we're going to put ourselves up on the foam roller. You're going to push off with your hands, lift your butt, and slowly roll back and forth. Okay, don't forget the calves are made up of a couple different muscles back there. So you want to turn the toes out, get the outer portion of the calves. You want to turn them in, get the inner portion. And you want to do neutral, of course, too. When you find a little pocket of pain, you have found a knot in your muscle that's built up from overuse, from not stretching properly, whatever the case may be. When you find that knot, you want to kind of dig into it a little bit. Doesn't feel good, I can tell you that. In fact, it hurts. It really hurts. But the more you find that pain, that's the more that you need to be using this foam roller, okay? Alright, so eliminated some little pockets of pain there. And you may feel the same spots every time you do this. That's fine. You're going to uncover things about your muscles you did not know. If you're finding that pain every time, that means you've got to keep doing this and you've got to work on stretching better. Alright, so what you want to do then is move it up to your hamstrings, the big muscle group that run on the back of your thighs. So we're going to roll up and down the full length of the hamstrings. Adjust it. You can also do one leg at a time to increase the amount of pressure that you can deliver to each of those muscles. And again, the hamstrings are made up of multiple muscles too in that big group, so you want to turn in and out. Make sure you're getting all the different angles, looking for any of those little pain pockets. It does kind of hurt. This isn't pleasant, but you will feel so much better on your runs. It's well worth a little bit of pain. Alright, so find a little spot, kind of hold it. That's where it gets really, really nasty. Ouch. Alright, so you want to roll each muscle about 15 times. Make sure you're taking some nice deep breaths, especially when you find that little area where you feel that pain. Okay, so we've done our calves, we've done our hamstrings. What's next? IT band. The IT band is kind of like a thick, thin, well, it's wide, but it's a thin ribbon. It's like a tendon that runs from your hips down and inserts right there, right below the knee on the outside. So if you have IT band problems, which are typically characterized by tightness here while you're running, and then if they get really bad, it feels like someone's stabbing you with a knife right in the knee every time you take a stride. That's probably your IT band. I'm not a doctor, so see your doctor for a complete diagnosis, but right here is where you're going to feel that pain. It's going to be brutal. So what happens is with that IT band, you get knots that build up all along the IT band from a lot of running. And if you're doing the running and you're not using good form, you're not using good warm-up and cool-down techniques, that IT band is going to give you some problems. So you want to use the foam roller on the IT band. It's pretty simple. We're going to come over on our side and work that foam roller all the way up and down the side of your thigh. I'm telling you what, this hurts like hell. This is my least favorite thing in the world, but this is the thing that has kept me going and has kept me out there running as many days as I want to be. And I've really upped my miles this year, which is amazing because I'm no teenager anymore. So you want to do that. Again, there's a really bad little spot. I'm going to kind of dig into it. So get some nice deep breaths. Like Lamaze. Good. All right. Not good times. All right, roll over to the other side. This for me happens to be my bad side. Everybody probably has one side that gets a little bit worse than the other. This is mine. Shouldn't even do this on camera. It'd probably scare everybody. I can't do too much more of this. It hurts right there, but I know that's the spot that I'm gonna spend a little bit of extra time tonight working on. So I do this every night, just watching TV, kind of unwinding after a long day, get the kids in bed. It's foam roller time. All right, so that was the IT band. You can also do the quads, which are the front of the thigh muscles. These get a lot of built up lactic acid and knots too when you're running a lot. So you want to really make sure you're taking care of those quads all the way up and down. Just shift yourself around so you're getting all the different angles of the quads, because the quads are a pretty big muscle group too. Good, and then we can roll over and work a little bit into the gluteus muscles. So you've got your gluteus maximus, which is kind of like the big bubble, and then you got the medius and the minimus, which kind of come down along the side of it. All three of those muscles need a little love. So we're going to come down, kind of roll around them. Ooh, there's a little pain pocket. So you're going to find that little spot. You want to kind of dig into it. It's kind of like the principle of kneading. Find that little knot. You're going to knead that dough so you get it to release, get it to soften up. That's what they do when you go to the spa and you get that nice deep tissue massage. It's kind of the same principle. So get yourself a foam roller. It'll be the nice cheap massage you can do in your living room. All right, so other side. Good, and that's pretty much it for the legs. And then my favorite one, the one I always like to end on, is my upper back foam roll. So you want to position it about halfway between your shoulders and your hips. And then you want to just kind of relax. Let the head and neck relax. The arms can be behind or on your chest, doesn't matter. Just relax, lift your butt up a little bit, and then pull yourself back and forth all along the shoulder blades. Feels wonderful. Such a nice stress reliever. This is especially good if you've been riding around in your car a lot, or you spend a lot of time on your computer at work, or writing emails, or carrying kids around, carrying groceries. Pretty much anything we do in our lives that gives us bad posture, this can help us to loosen up those muscles so that we can stand up straight better. Alright, so that takes care of the foam roller, the myofascial release portion of your post-run flexibility training. Now the second part of that is the static stretching. The foam roller is more dynamic, kind of trigger point release stretching. When you want to follow that up with the static stretching, this is going to help you really elongate those muscles and really work on your flexibility. So we'll start with the hamstrings. So sitting up nice and tall, pull the shoulders back. You're going to reach down and stand up. You want to keep your chest up nice and tall, nice proud heart, and really lean over, get into those hamstrings. Especially after the foam roller, you're going to feel just a little bit more flexible if you've loosened up some knots today. Good. So go through each stretch just for a couple seconds to demonstrate it. When you're on your own, I want you to do each of these for about 10 to 15 seconds, taking nice deep breaths, trying to relax as much as possible. And then we're going to do the gluteus piriformis IT band stretch. So you're going to reach behind this leg and let the shoulders and head completely relax. Pull your legs towards you. Should be feeling that stretch right down through here. So all along the gluteus, up through the outer thigh. These muscles take a beating when you're out there running, so you really need to take care of these muscles especially. And likewise for the calves, which we'll do next. Alright, so good calf stretch. You can basically do a lot of different ways for the calves. You do some kind of downward dog. Trying to push the heels down towards the ground as much as you possibly can. You can also do the toe pull and hold for the calf. If you finish up your run and you're by stairs or a curb, you can stand with your heel dropped off the stair, and that gives you a really good stretch through there. Stretching your calves consistently will help you prevent shin splints and a whole host of other maladies. Then I'll have to kneel down to show you this one though. You could do this one standing up to stretch your quads. You want to pull the heel in towards the bottom. I want you to always think about keeping your knee pointed straight down at the ground. Sometimes at the gym I'll see people doing this kind of stuff. Unless you're doing it in a yoga class and you really know what you're doing with your hip and knee alignment, you want to just go ahead and keep it basic. Keep it close, keep nice straight angles up and down. So there's your quad stretch. You'd want to change sides, stretch that one out. And then last but not least, we're gonna end with a nice supine spinal twist. The back stretch. So we're gonna keep our shoulders down on the ground. We're gonna pull the knee up towards you. Other hand comes across. Pull it across your body. You want to keep that shoulder down and engaged, pulling down as far as you can to the ground while you still have your opposite shoulder down. And relax. Feels really good after a good hard run and torturing yourself with the foam roller. So you want to change sides, do the other side, drink a lot of water, and good luck with your runs. Thanks for coming by.